I met a gypsy.
Then with Red Bull, like Red Bull really did try hard. Like they brought me to TLD, and it's funny because me and TK are great friends now, but I give him crap all the time because they let me ride the bike, and I'm pretty sure dude didn't even watch me ride that day. He was just kind of doing it as a favor, and even KTM, I went in there and begged, and they pretty much told me like, hey, yeah, maybe Orange Brigade, and if you do that route, if you're any good, we can put you on the JDR KTM, and that
That
team folded the
dude,
next
that's
year anyway.
right. I remember that actually.
Yeah, so it was like literally my only option was Star, but Bobby had been for 3 years since I was like a 13-year-old, just, hey, we want you, we want you, we want you. And I was like, I respect that and I appreciate it, but with all due respect, like, I don't want to be on Star.
I
Like,
don't want to wear Metal Militia.
yeah, a Metal Militia. And, I think at the time they had won maybe one race or so. And it's like, man, I don't really want that. I'm sorry, Bobby. Like, I love your attitude and everything, but like you said, then you look at what actually transpired after that, and I couldn't imagine anything else playing out. Like, the bike was amazing. And I say it all the time. That 2013 bike, before we got this new bike, that was unbelievable. Even that thing was good, and
Yeah.
and I feel like me and J Mark could have even won on it, but it was just like this perfect storm, this perfect timing where we're just like these two underdog kids and no real pressure, and we got a great bike, and it was like we ran with it. We put in the work, and the team did too, and that's what I think why they're still successful, because they're the same people they were back then now,
Yeah.
and they're just hard working, like whatever it takes to win. And I remember them having that attitude even when it was like Star Valley and I was an amateur, and I'm like, wait, like, you guys think you can win? Like, I'm sorry, I don't think you
I don't
can,
see it.
like, and so it's pretty dang special how it all worked out. And like I said, having all the success I did in the 250s, and like you said, relatively it kind of not coming out of nowhere, but in a sense, it was like year two, and we're winning, and
Yeah.
against some great guys that, hell, I'm still racing in the 450 class.
Yeah, man, it was I forgot about the JDR thing. I remember your name was getting thrown around the JDR
Yeah.
thing for
Yeah,
a
because
minute.
I did basically, my contract was up with Honda, and I did the Super Mini KTM deal for a one race deal for the Monster Energy Cup. That was like that first year they did it, and KTM was trying to do something with Orange Brigade, and it become like a thing, but it really wasn't. And JDR was like KTM sort of support, and that's where it was like, hey, if you do good, like, we can put you on that team. And then, but like I said, the following year, I think it ended up kind of, I don't know what happened, if it folded or if it just went back to Oz or what. But yeah, it was like, but even at that time, it's like, it was a cool team, but it's like, man, I just busted my balls for years. I don't know if this is
Yeah.
really where I want to be, but it all works out for a reason.
Man, the thing is though is like now you're celebrated for the dog. Like and
Yeah.
it's like you're that's like the thing that almost it's won you races, dude. Like how many
Yeah.
times have you just fucking hunted someone down in the last lap and just took their soul from their
Yeah.
body and left them just questioning everything about their life? And that's not like a bike doesn't do that, talent doesn't. That's just you being a real piece of shit inside.
No,
On
it's
those
it's
last
dude,
few
we joke
laps,
about it all the time. It's the demons, no, but like it is the, I guess, neglect, or like the it's a real thing. I think, like,
Yeah,
me wanting to be professional and be a winner so bad, and getting told no, or not having the support or whatever, that like I will literally do whatever it takes to get that. And when I got it, then it was like the next step was I will do whatever it takes to be on the podium and win a race. And then
yeah,
it just excels from there. And it's still in me. Like, I will literally die to win, because like that's just how I was brought up, and what the circumstances maybe I had when I was an amateur or as a kid. Like, I think it is in the helped with my dad raising me and my mom, and like it was just like we were blue collar, like come from
yeah,
nothing. Like, you just worked for everything you had, and it's either if you don't get it, then it's going to be someone else's. And I got taught a long time ago, like, life's not fair, so like, go for it. Like, if whatever you want, you're going to have to work your ass off and achieve. So I think I still carry that in my racing. And like you said, I almost go into this deep, dark place that, it's I don't even know how to put it in perspective, but like, it's just a blackout zone that I will do whatever to win. And, sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't, but I can always know that I gave it my absolute all no matter what. And, like you said, it's definitely helped define me as a racer and my career.
And then like that narrative becomes a part of you, right? And then you can almost, I can imagine that you can almost just dig into that almost like on cue. It's the bike doesn't have to be good. The track doesn't have to be good. Like, you don't need, it's almost like that comes out of you when things aren't going good. And as a racer, like, to have the best part of you happen when everything else around you is kind of going to shit, like, that seems like the craziest advantage. And then because it's happened so many times, like, it's like the whole shot thing. Like, you believe that that's going to happen. That's not like I hope this dude comes out of me. It's like, you've been there so many times that it's like a part of your own story that you genuinely believe. And it's almost like becomes this like self-fulfilling prophecy that can just happen over and over again. And it's just such a crazy weapon to have as an athlete, and you just can't fake that shit.
Nah, like you said, and that's where the experience, or just like you said, that mindset, I truly have never once lined up when I'm in a good spot to win, knowing that I can't win, and even like till the checkered flag flies, like, there's not one part of me that is saying, oh man, you're not going to win. Like, that's just what I've trained myself to think and believe. And like, when the main event comes, like, yeah, practice might be crap, or the bike, like you said, is not working well tonight, but it's just like, hey, you signed up for this. This is part of it. Like, when your back's against the wall, you have one of two choices, and option B isn't a choice. So it's like, you go for it. And like I said, I think it's happened now, like you're saying, so much, and it's become natural and part of it. And it's sad, not sad, but there's times now where like I'll be having a good day, or I will win a heat or something, and it's like I don't have that same maybe fire that I would if I did suck all day, or something happened. Or I think I am unique in the sense of, like, when I get mad or pissed off, I can tap into even this whole nother side of me that I don't show or know I even have. So it doesn't work for everybody, but I definitely enjoy those moments, like you said, when it gets tough and when it gets gnarly. And like right now, being tied for a championship, like, it is best man win. So LFG,
let's
like,
be the best man.
So it's definitely an incredible, I'd say, trait that I have, and I hope to continue to have that, and see where it takes me.
We're excited to announce the launch of our new membership site, gypsytales.com, packed with exclusive content and perks that you won't find anywhere else. This is your chance to become a part of the Gypsy Gang. And as a special bonus, if you sign up to an annual membership, you'll be entered into the draw to win our custom-built TC125. Gypsy Gang.